Same with us. There's probably stuff that we think is so right, but in 30 years, maybe it's going to be like, hey, what you thought was cool was like...
It's like not cool anymore.
It's not cool anymore. Yeah. Grandpa?
You can't do that anymore.
You can't do that. Hey everyone, welcome to another fantastic, wonderful Viewfinder episode. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
Today everyone, we're going to start up a new little corner where we will be reviewing videos.
Yes.
And this is something fun. I think a lot of YouTubers do this. So if you're familiar with people who are in the YouTube world, a lot of people like to look at other videos
right.
and you watch a video of them watching the video. So this video that we'll be watching is from a Japanese YouTuber.
Yep.
His channel's name is That Man Yuta.
Yep.
That Japanese Man Yuta. Sorry, Yuta. Yep. He's been in the scene for a really long time. Does a lot of great videos of really asking some serious questions and really opening the minds of people living in Japan or outside of Japan to, you know, start a new conversation that is maybe too touchy or some people just avoid because they don't want to talk about it. But maybe it should be talked about.
Sometimes, yes.
So this one we're going to be looking at is one from actually a while ago, but it was a good idea because people want to know about international couples, marriage, relationships.
Yeah.
Because this is something that if you are living in Japan or any country, if you are from a specific country where it's homogenous, where like everyone's the same culture from, right?
The same
like
country.
In Japan, everyone is Japanese.
Right, yeah.
The chances are that you will probably go on many dates and marry someone who is Japanese.
Right, yeah.
So the chances of you marrying a foreigner or dating someone who's from outside of Japan is low. So there's a big question mark. What is it like?
I want to know.
How will he hold me? How will he brush my hair? How will she clean my ears? Right? So we're going to watch this video.
All right.
That's titled, What Japanese Girls Think of Actually Dating Foreign Men. So it's an interview where he goes around and he asks Japanese women on the streets what they think about dating foreign guys. Yeah. And let's check it out.
All right.
Have you ever dated foreign guys?
あります。
ちなみにどこの？
韓国人。
もう今は
付き合ってないです。文化の差かなって思います。やっぱり言葉が中国語でコミュニケーションしてたから、その伝えたい言いたいこととかが伝えられない時とか困りました。
あります。中国人と今も
どこの出身？
上海です。あ、でも結構言葉にして気持ちを言葉にして伝える文化っていうのは日本にないので、海外の人と付き合ってそういうのは多分身についたっていうか。
Alright, so there were some interesting points that were said in that video by those two. Now this is only two women that he talked with, so it's not everybody, but from their experience.
Yeah.
Right? One has dated a foreign guy before, and one is still currently dating a foreign gentleman, right? But it's very understandable to hear that one of the first problems that can happen with an international relationship is the difference in culture and customs.
And communication as well.
Communication.
The language difference or barrier.
I mean, I think like definitely like language is a big thing, but even if you speak the language of the other person, there, it's still like even in America, come on, even in Japan, people who speak perfect English, who speak perfect Japanese to one another, communication can be lost.
That's true.
Many times. And that's where fighting can happen. Just the miscommunication
Pretty
overall.
much.
So yes, I guess that miscommunication can increase. Even with, you know, the languages not being spoken so fluently with one another. Yeah. But I still think, like, you know, personalities, but cultural. I think cultural difference, that's a huge one.
That's a huge one, too.
Huge one.
Yep, yeah.
Come on.
Do you think there's a way to solve that? The cultural differences aspect for people who are kind of thinking about maybe they're young and they want to date that foreign man, but they're worried about having cultural differences?
Just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Just go out with that person. Yeah. Go on dates. Figure out if you like that difference in the culture of the relationship. Because there's going to be good things. There's going to be bad things.
Right. Yeah.
In the video, you know, one of the girls was talking about how she feels that the culture of outside of Japan, a lot of guys praise girls and they really take care of them well.
Yeah.
more than Japanese guys do.
yeah.
もっと海外の男性を見習ってほしい。なんか女の子をなんか弱いものだから大切にするっていう文化はなんかヨーロッパの方がなんか結構進んでるっていうか、男女平等も日本はすごいなんか今結構男女平等って言われてると思うんですけど、性差って絶対あるからちゃんと女の子もちゃんと大切にしてほしい。
Yeah.
So that was one thing that she's like, I hope other Japanese guys would pick up that more and start doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, hey, so maybe you like that, but you don't know. You won't know until you try it.
Right. And I guess it kind of generalizes everyone from foreign countries in an international relationship when they say that, well, foreign guys take better care of their women than Japanese guys, which might not be 100% true.
Right.
I mean, it is common to hear that for me as well, like from other Japanese people, but there are foreign guys who don't take care of their significant others well.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, don't be just like, I'm going to get a foreign guy because I want to get taken care of. Because you might find one of those people who we like to refer to as duds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
duds.
Duds. That's the word for the day. Dud.
Dud.
Which means not that great. You thought it was good, going to be a good relationship, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you had a carton filled with eggs.
Yeah.
And then just one of them
Was empty.
Yo, that's the dud.
That was the dud.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's something you just have to go out and experience on your own.
Right.
You can do plenty of research and ask your friends if they've had like international relationships.
Right, yeah.
But everyone's going to be different.
Exactly.
Their boyfriend that they had, their girlfriend that they had could totally be different from the person that you found.
Right.
And like in the video, one of the girls says straight up, like, the most important thing isn't nationality where they're from, it's their personality.
多分国とかよりはその人の性格の方が重要だと思う。なんか知り合いにオランダ人と日本人の結婚してるカップルの人いるんですけど、それも別にお互い剣道やってて、剣道やってるからオランダ人でもありみたいなことを言ってて、だから多分国とかよりはその人の人間性の方が重要だと思います。
Exactly.
If you mesh with them personality-wise
together,
and you are a good fit, a good match, then hey, go for it.
Right.
Try this relationship out.
Exactly.
It's not forever. Unless you get married. But even then, it's not forever. You just have to do more paperwork to get out of it.
Yeah. I want to just add, like, on a kind of positive side, that a lot of the times with this whole cultural miscommunication, it's because either side is being less open-minded about the other side. And that's a big thing. If you're going to enter into a relationship with someone from a different cultural background, there's going to be some things that they do that are definitely like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Shoes in the house?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey.
That doesn't work. But
exactly.
For them, it's just like, well, this is all that I know.
It's what I grew up with.
Right? So there is a certain amount of compromise that you have to do as well. You can't be all, okay, I'm 100% right because this is my culture.
Right.
And the other person can't be the same way. You got to kind of meet in the middle and talk about these things that drive you nuts.
That's what a relationship is all about. It's two people working together.
Yes.
And helping each other out. So, like you said, it's not one person always being right. You got to give and take. You got to find a median. Like you were talking about shoes in the house. Like, okay, that's not what I grew up with. I'm used to just walking in everywhere with my shoes. I don't think it's that gross.
Right.
But let me think about that other person's feelings. Because they say, yeah, it is gross. And think about, okay, maybe it is gross. Let me take my shoes off. And then the other side could be like, well, okay, maybe if he walks in like, or she walks into the house with the shoes on by accident. Like, don't jump on them like they just killed somebody or something.
Yeah.
Like, understand as a part of the culture, maybe they're trying to work on it. And if they are, that's awesome. If they're not, then maybe you know that you should part ways.
Exactly. Why? Because you don't understand me and you don't want to take the steps to understand me. Although I'm trying my best.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So that's one thing.
Yeah. That's a big thing. You just gotta open your mind. You ever see that? You ever see Total Recall? Open your mind.
This one.
Open your mind.
That's exactly what it is. You have to keep an open mind in this because you are walking into uncharted territories.
Yeah.
If you just like think about when you go to a new country for the first time, all the new things that are happening, it's that, but it's a lot more personal.
Right.
Because
You might be living with the person
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people are up for that challenge
Right,
of
yeah.
experiencing that.
Yeah.
And if you are really in love, then
Yeah.
you would probably put in the work to fix it or to really see eye to eye and to make it work out. I already said make it work, but that's what you gotta do. You
Make
gotta
it work.
make it work.
Another thing that really hit home, I guess, for me in the video was the parents side
Ooh,
of the,
okay.
the relationship, international
Yes,
relationship,
yes.
which is another thing that I hear from a lot of my friends who are in international relationships, their concerns, and even on my street, like talking with the older people in my area.
Yeah.
Some of them also mentioned like they would have had a problem, but their, their daughter has married a foreign person, and at first they thought they were going to be against it, but the person is really nice, so they kind of got used to that person, even though they're a foreigner. And even in the video, the girl from Tochigi said her parents are against her international relationship.
まあ今は反対してますけど、まあ私が説得して、彼の良さを伝えます。
And I think that if she wants to get serious and they end up getting married, it's kind of hard for the person, like the guy, who maybe want to have a relationship. Even, you got to think about the culture as well. Some families are closer than others. So he might be thinking that, wow, like I can't even get along with my girlfriend, future wife's parents. How is this relationship going to work?
Yeah.
And that could cause a big problem with your relationship.
Ooh.
Because on one side, he really wants to be a part of the family.
Right.
He's trying to be a part of the family, but your parents are like, no, like, we don't accept you. Not because you're a bad person, but just because you're from another country.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Which it is
Yeah.
something that, I think a lot of older generations have a trouble handling, hard time with, because it's again, it's just from whatever they learned from their parents and back while they were growing up is so stuck in their brains that same with us. There's probably stuff that we think is so right, but in 30 years, maybe it's going to be like, hey, what you thought was cool was like,
it's like not cool anymore.
It's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Grandpa,
you can't do that
you
anymore.
can't do that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's, again, open your mind.
Yeah. So open-mindedness is the key to this international relationship. I think that's the biggest one.
Exactly.
Not only for the couple, but for their parents, for their grandparents, for their friends.
Yeah.
Everyone around them has to be open-minded in Japan. We know that there are a lot of foreigners coming from different countries to Japan, which means there's going to be a lot more couples who are international. Possibly. I'm not saying this is for certain, but it's possible. We'll be seeing more. They're going to have families. They're going to have children. Their children are going to be going to school. So if you already have a Japanese close-knit family, then it's time to change your mind, because you might see more children who look different. And the question is for them, are they Japanese?
Ooh.
Are they not? Are they hafus? Are they just different? Do you accept them? It's what I always think about all the time. Yeah.
Better get ready.
Yeah.
Change is coming.
Change is coming.
Change is coming.
Right?
And all it is opening up your mind
Yeah.
to get ready for that change, as well as not obstructing anyone else's goals to success or to happiness with your own
opinions
and opinions.
Thoughts. Yeah.
If they're good or bad, like, you just gotta. This is turning into a really deep episode.
It is
guys.
really deep.
Talking about like international couples and relationships, like just relationships in general, are can get pretty deep, and are something that most everyone goes through and has troubles with, highs and lows,
ups and downs, and it's something that, although it is personal between two people, it's not a lot of times.
Hey,
you got your friends, you got your family, people coming from front and back, up and down, left and right, telling you, like, is that a good guy or not? Some people like, yeah, that's a good guy. I don't care where he's from. Others are like, yeah, I do care where he's from because people from that place, they're not good people.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, some of it's true, some of it's not true. And yeah, it just takes an open mind and a lot of heart, love, consideration.
You still with us?
I don't know.
Hopefully you are.
This was really deep. We started off with a nice, simple video from that Japanese man, Yuta. And we were talking about the intricacies.
Very, very intricate. You gotta take it with a very fine
grain of salt.
Fine
tooth comb
and fine needle and do the work very meticulously.
Yeah.
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Little by little. But international couples, relationships.
Yeah.
Do it. Open mind. Whatever you want.
Yeah. That's the first thing.
Last. Come on.
Because that's it. That's true. Enter with an open mind. Tell your parents, tell your friends and family, like, I'm doing this. You can come on the Atom ship or you can stay in the water.
Yeah.
It's your
Walk
choice.
the plank.
Yeah.
That's it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you personally think about international couples and marriages, relationships, the whole shebang?
Yes.
There's so many different parts of it, but let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
I also want to add that if you wanted us to talk about more on this topic, let us know in the comments as well. Because we only scratched like the surface.
Man.
There's so much more below my hand. So let us know in the comments. You can comment on our Instagram, our TikTok, as well as our Facebook and Twitter as well. If you want to let us know, just let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Hey, let us know. But all right, that's it. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on the next step.